All right, we're starting another recording on Shelly's just in case, and I don't know if it'll turn out or not, but we'll see. So for Shelly's, she's in the witch's garden next 3 months. And what I'm getting is this really half moon circle, almost a full circle. Almost a full circle. Okay. It's not complete. It's like the circle, and then the base of the circle, there's this gap. So this is what we're going. I don't know what that's about. Next 3 months. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. I think it's in there. We're in the witch's garden. There's something about this shape. It's almost as if you would have a water feature that has like a disc shape, and then right here would be the pond or the flat part, and this water feature that's round there. I don't know what this is. It makes me think of altars and water features and gardens. This is where we're at in the witch's garden for you. What's the energy that's supposed to be encircled, the protected energy, or what's at the heart of this? Same deck, second deck. What's in the heart of this? There is a circle of protection around you right now, currently for the next 3 months. There is a circle of divinity around you. There's 8 of Cups, Death, and the Hermit. This is beautiful energy. What we're seeing is you walking towards something you're longing for. This is the card of the seeker. Sometimes it's considered the card of the prodigal. But what we are doing is seeking, looking for more. The mini hermit. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous rendition of this card. Death and transformation. This is like right in the middle. Then the hermit herself coming out to the garden to look to see what's going on and looking with more scrutiny, with more light, with more knowledge. This feels month to month to month. 1, 2, 3. This is the arc over all of it. You're learning all of this, but it's happening in this kind of way. These are the majors here right now. This is the beginning stage of heading towards what you're seeking. There's clarity coming out hugely strong right now for you about what creates happiness in your home life, in your home front, with your soul tribe and soul family. It's not just the family we're born to, or even the family we birth. This is the ones that are sisters from the other misters, the friends, the family, the soul tribe energy. This family that is coming together, that creates harmony on the domestic level, creates happiness in your heart, where you're enjoying the simple things. There's more and more clarity coming towards this, and this is what you're working towards. Somebody's honoring you, seeing your gifts, and wanting teamwork and wanting participation. Your skills are going to need to be employed, as in utilized, as in offered. I don't know that that's necessarily not employment in the traditional sense of work, but your skills need to be utilized and offered. If you know how to put in the stained glass window, you need to offer to do it. It might be something you do that is like a gift. I'm getting the word offer up the service, offer up the gift. It's an offer, and what you see is, what you do is seen and acknowledged. It's also the card of benefactor, but they can't be the benefactor if they don't know you have the skill set. This is coming in here with this very, very strongly. It feels like this is shifting more into these. Now you're going to have shades of this. It's like weaved all through. You can't have this whole circle without any of these all being in here. We've got the Hierophant. Now this is interesting. This is coming in as if you and a person, and I don't know who the person is, but another seeker, another 8 of Cups, another seeker, coming in and going to something that's traditional wisdom and saying, hey, we have this idea. It feels like a proposal you're bringing forward, and you're also getting access to higher wisdom, higher lessons, and opportunities to do something. This could be something to do with promotions, but this is what's coming in. This is, you need to go make your plan known, make your skill known, and take it to somebody higher up in the establishment, so to speak. Make it known, and I think access will be given. Put out the offer. Put the offer there. The High Priestess is in the house. Who is coming in strong? High Priestess energy in the house right here. What do we have going on here? We're getting this energy of 10 p.m. We're getting the energy of slowing it down, being still, letting air in, open the windows at 10 p.m., let air through, blow the dust off the day, let air through, look at how the day has gone. Don't be in the harsh, critical evaluation of the day, but what's the question you'd like to ask now that this day is done? What's the new, I'm getting chills on that. What's the question that you'd like to ask now that the day is done? The big bulk of the day, all the hard work, all the to-do list has been handled. The kids would be in bed, stillness in the world, less traffic going by, less noise and hubbubbery all around, and you're finally settling in. It feels like this 10 p.m. time is a time where you can see pretty clearly, where you can ask pretty clearly, and important things can get addressed. This is an important time for clarity for you. Huge important time for clarity for you. Not sure what this is all about, but this is where you write down the question. You don't have to have all the answers just because you're asking the question. Asking the question at that time of night is enough. Don't think that you have to have instant answers. Just write the question down. It's a way you telling your higher self, the divine, the spirit guides, all of them, that, hey, you're seeking answers and you're learning newer questions to ask. You don't know what you don't know, but you can continue to ask. It's important for you. It's how you transition. It's how you go from death to rebirth to this new stage. Right below this, or above in your point of view, above in the circle of the spread, Wheel of Fortune. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. There's a cycle that's changing right now. We already know this. This is a huge amount of major arcana coming through. And what's aligned here is the world. So you have the world, death, the Wheel of Fortune here, High Priestess here, Hermit here. Spiritual growth in big, big ways coming up. Big. Now here we have Justice. I want to go back here, but go back to the foundation. Go back here, go back down to the foundation. Down here at the base, we've got the King of Swords looking for clarity. That's right here with the Ace of Swords. Checking on the clarity, asking new questions, shifting through the cycles, understanding these cycles. Again, the circle is coming through huge, huge, huge for you. I don't know what it is that you have as a circle, but you should have something circle that honors, that is like an altar, like a garden feature, or like something that you see that you know links in somehow with spirituality for you. This is important for you. I don't know why. It helps you move forward. It helps you understand about stacking lessons, stacking coins, stacking energetic lessons in the 3D realm and in the spiritual realm. Knowing that things come full circle and knowing that you need a base that is a strong, strong base. It's important for you. Huge important for you. Justice is coming in next. The Hermit, we've got Death, Rebirth, Justice, and the Hermit right here closely aligned. This one's under her own arbor. This one's under her own strength and really, really having the clarity, the sort of truth right here. This is letting karma be a little bit of a lesson and a teacher. Karma is not a consequence. Sometimes we have consequences because of karma, and people say, oh, karma's a bitch, blah, 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 blah. Karma is more than a consequence. Karma is the lesson, the learning, the truth, and what must be. The consequences that come in, but karma is a teacher. This is something important for you to remember in how you're relating to others and how you're relating to what you walk away from. There is a balance and there's a capability and a capacity to carry what it is that you've been given to carry. That's huge. Sometimes we get hard lessons and it's like, I don't know how I'm going to get through the next day, right? And these are big and it feels like, oh, this is the burden. This does not look like the burden. It looks balanced. She knows how to carry what it is she needs to carry. She knows how to wield the sword of truth, and she knows how to put things in place for her growth that nourish her. Queen of Wands comes through. Fiery as can be. Sunflower energy coming through. Big, big, big energy. This is sitting with the stillness of your inspiration, your passion, your ambition, your desire to move forward. Big. Queen of Coins is coming through next. Queen of Coins is very, very balanced. Very, very much. Knowing your worth, knowing what's going on, and knowing the important things that are happening. We have the Seven of Pentacles coming through next, and this is where we have the cards being laid out, but also evaluating something hugely important. And this is being a little bit patient. The death and transformation, death and rebirth, important, but we have to have time for the seeds to grow and flourish. So that's what we've got. Three of Swords at the end of this. A little bit of heartache from the betrayal of something. A little bit of heartache from acknowledging something needs to grow and be a little bit different. What needs to be different here for you, hon? Eight of Wands. What you send out there, what you telegraph out with your passion is important. What you're sending out to the world is more important than what you're receiving because it changes the ask. It changes the ask. So if you're like, oh, I just want anything, 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 then it's not clear enough. There's clarity that needs to be here in the ask, and you will have learned something about what you're asking, and you're going to ask differently. That's what's coming through. That feels complete. That's what I got. Okay. That's what I've got. Holy smokes. Hopefully that helps. All right. You are so welcome, honey. You are welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay. So next we have doing the blind. A blind for Shell. Okay. All right. Hang on one second. Okay. All right. Okay, one second. I got to get some Oracle decks. Yes, I got that. I got that. You know, names will repeat. I have so many Stephanies in my life. It's ridiculous. So, like, I was telling my daughter, Phil's Stephanie, because Phil has a daughter named Stephanie. I have a sister named Stephanie. There's Tarot's Stephanie. There's Steva, who's a Stephanie. There's Stephanies all over the place. So sometimes names will come in. Certain names will coalesce or whatever. But that's okay. We've got a different Shell for the blind. Am I right? Yeah. And I had a Shell when I was, and she was a Miss Shell, but we called her Shelly when I was a little kid, and she was one of our favorite babysitters. So we have some of the repeated names that come through all the time. So that happens a lot. But new Shell, different Shell, blind read. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, let me turn this off. 1 second.